It's been a really satisfying afternoon for FC Telford United. They've defeated Darlington 5-0 this afternoon. Take a really important 3 points in National League North. And I'm manager Paul Carden with me. Paul, I sensed in the first half of that game that as much as there wasn't much threat, that the team was staying in the game, something that you've preached, in saying that, we need to stay in games. Then a little bit of, not fortune, but got yourself a penalty before half time, and then the second half, goodness me.
Yeah, and that's what a goal can do. The confidence that you can gain from it, which is exactly what happened. Just on half time, you're getting a penalty, which was a penalty. There was no complaint from them at all. I felt we were a little bit sensitive, but it's probably expected. But I think as the game wore on, I thought we grew into it more, and I thought players started growing themselves in confidence and looking like the players that we see on a Tuesday and Thursday night in training. And I emphasised about the importance of having that confidence and being focused on playing to each other's strengths and playing to their own strengths. I'm a big believer in that, because I don't think you can ask for much more from players. And then obviously coming out in the second half, you get the goal. I was actually walking around the back of the goal when we scored, but it was a great goal from the kick-off, and I thought from then on you could just see players growing more and more. Everyone looked like they were 2-3 inches taller, and some really good goals, and could have been more.
I think I looked at the side before kick-off, and it felt like it got a bit more potency about it, that there were some more goals in there. But obviously players only get the freedom to go and do that if they've got a solid base. And you've spoken about the midfield today, and how much Mace Goodrich and Liam Nolan and Keaton Ward coming in have contributed to that today.
Yeah, Liam, we slightly tweaked the formation a little bit today just to protect the back line. Liam being there, he goes about his business so just quietly but so effectively, and he will get better because he'll get fitter, he'll get more match fit. But by having him in front of the back four, it just allows him to maybe go and attack the first ball, and then just leave the two centre halves to basically close up and stop any spaces for runners. And I thought the more the half grew, the more we grew into the game, that was a prominent part of how we were getting our attacks. Second at half time, I told the two lads in midfield, further up in midfield, Mace and Keith, to push right onto there too. We were trying to dictate, and they were dictating sort of in our half, which we didn't want, and it shouldn't have been happening, because they both got good energy and good drive and strong lads. And I thought we really got hold of it in the second half in there, and then that, like you say, was the platform for the attacking play that we showed. And but I have to say, I didn't think we had a bad player. I thought Zach Lilly was outstanding as well at the back. Time and time again, he read situations, he cleared his lines well. He put the ball in good areas, and he used it well when he had to, and that was, obviously a clean sheet is a big bonus.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I thought once we got to a certain point in the second half, I imagined on the bench one of the things you were wanting to see from the rest of the game there was to keep that clean sheet.
It was, and there was some. Theo made a great block. Pigo made some really good interceptions. I thought Boody denied their winger on a number of occasions, and like I've said, to be fair, I can't remember Russ having too many saves to make. He punched one which I shouted at him because he should have caught. If you can punch it with two hands waist high, you can catch it. But I don't really remember them hurting us, and that was down to the back four doing its job. Obviously Liam in midfield protecting him, and then allowing the other five to go and attack, which I thought we did really well.
Yeah, and you were a little bit disrupted in the first half because Ross White had to go off injured, which clearly wasn't part of the plan. Any sense of what that is at the moment? Or?
I think he's landed on his hip, but he's landed sort of awkwardly, which has sort of jarred his hip. I'm not 100% certain, because he'll have to be assessed the next 24, 48 hours and see how he is, but he's not the type of lad who goes off easily. He tried to play on, he tried to play through it and he couldn't, so we had to make the adjustments and we did.
Sure. I won't labour the point other than about it being a first league win. Obviously it's been a while coming, but it's a satisfying one. But it's just a start, isn't it? There's a long way to go yet.
Yeah, I said it before. We're in the second half of the season now, and the second half certainly got to be better than the first half. But let's use today as a springboard to make that happen. We'll continue to look for enforcements to strengthen the squad. That won't change. That'll never change. That'll never stop happening. Because I think we're in a position where there won't be any complaints. Players. I said to the lads before the game, be good teammates. I've said it before, be good teammates. If you're left out, it's not because it's personal. It's because maybe your performances haven't been there clearly, and maybe I see something that we need to change, and that's the way it is. But if you have a gripe, have it with me. Don't have it with your teammates. Back them, support them, because at the end of the day, it's the squad that's going to get results. It's not any individuals. It's not any starting 11, as seen today, because we've had to make a sub after 20 odd minutes. So it's important that we all stick together. I'm glad that the fans have had something to go and enjoy and celebrate a couple of drinks on. It's my son's birthday today, so he's 14, so I'm pleased I'm not going home grumpy, which has been the case the last few weeks. But yeah, so I'm just pleased for everyone, and for obviously people in the club who work hard and work as hard as anyone. We don't really get the credit or the not that they want it, but there's a lot of work that goes on. But like you said before, one swallow doesn't make a summer. We've had a good win, good clean sheet, good goals, and it's a good day. But let's build on it. Let's not just think we've done anything because we're still bottom of the league. We need to make sure that this is the start of a run.
Okay, that's really good. Thanks for your time, Paul. Many happy returns to Will as well.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And
hopefully I will
you.
do. Yeah, I will do. Thanks.
Okay,
All
lovely.
right. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Paul.